Hello and welcome to Upside Down. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to create a two-sided material that on each side is going to have a different texture. This is a material that's perfect for creating high quality leaves or other vegetation, as each side is going to have the correct information. In my case, I'm going to use this technique for creating a node. So first thing is I'm going to show you my texture setup. I have two textures, which they are very similar. They're just flipped horizontally, and on one of them I also put a little bit of a message. These are just PNGs. You can also use a TGA, just don't forget to add an alpha channel if you want to have an opacity, but of course that's not necessary if your material is not going to have any sort of transparency. After that, we are just going to right click and create new master material. Inside our material, the first thing that we are going to add is we're going to right click somewhere in the empty space of the graph and type two-side sign. After our two-sided sign, we are going to use a saturate, and we're going to put a LERP. If you want to learn more about LERPs, I'm going to put a link down in the description for a quick short that's going to explain it. Now we are going to click in the empty space and take a texture sample. We're going to right click and convert it to parameter. And this is going to be texture 1. And then we are going to copy paste it and name the second one texture 2. Inside our texture 1, we are going to put the first of the two textures, and we're going to do the same for the second one. And we are connecting our RGB to A and the second one to B. And then we are just going to calculate our two-sided sign into our alpha. All of this goes to our base color. We can use the material as it is, but in our case, we also have an alpha. In order to use the alpha, we just need to copy our LERP and then do exactly the same setup, but using our texture alpha. This goes here, and we connect our two-sided sign into the alpha. Before connecting anything, we need to change our blend mode from opaque to masked so that we can connect our LERP into the opacity mask. We also need to make sure that we have the two-sided checked out so that both sides are visible. We can now apply and save our material. I'm going to create a plane in our viewport. Since the aspect ratio of my image is 2:1, I made my plane in a similar ratio so that it doesn't look stretched. And now we can assign our material to the plane. If we look at the plane on one side, you can see that we have the node with our message, and if I look from the back, you can see that we have the other texture without the message. This is an effect that we can of course achieve by having two planes and then having the textures assigned on both sides, but as well, now you know one more way of creating a material that has each of the two sides with different textures. Subscribe and follow for more game development tutorials. See you next time.